Yo, what's up? Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday.
That time again. It's our Tuesday night watch along.
Yes, the 25th anniversary, right? Come March 31st.
25 years. Freaking, these years are going by, I'm telling you. It's so freaking fast. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, and Pat, I hate when I talk about this stuff because you are older than me, but I saw this out right when I was a year after high school. Damn, I've been out of high school for more than 25 years.
Jesus, I was already married in 2000.
You got married in what, 97, right?
99.
Oh, 99. Oh, maybe you got together in 97, I think.
96, we started dating. 99, married. 25 years later, bald, fat, gray. All that fun stuff. Beautiful.
Yeah, looking forward to this, bud. I think like you had said on Sunday, this is like right around that time where you weren't being able to see as much because you were starting a family and had all this stuff going on all at once, right?
Yeah, most of the stuff I watched in the early 2000s was on TV, or either rented or on HBO or Cinemax, because it's not the time, especially, you have two young kids, think about a couple of years ago when you changed the diapers and this one doesn't want to go to sleep and that one's awake and this, that. Not time to go to the theater.
They're at each other's throats. Put the knife down. I'm just kidding.
Step away from the cutlery now, please.
But and ironically, Pat, we were I was just bringing it up. I know Pat hasn't seen it yet. The new trailer came out today for the new film, and they know how to get you to go see this, though. They sink you right in to see where these deaths are going to go.
Maybe I'll bring it up later because people do theater. They do reactions. Can I bring that up? I
wouldn't see why not. It's on YouTube, right?
I feel like tells his name. Not Robert Loggia.
Tony Todd?
No, what the hell's his name? In Dave. The movie Dave. When he played like the Secretary of State.
Kevin Kline. Great film.
Not Kevin Kline. He played Dave. Who played like the Secretary of State?
You're thinking of Frank Langella.
Frank Langella. I can kill him. He can't kill him. He's the president. He's a regular person. I can kill him.
He's arguably the best. He has the best performance in that movie, in my opinion. But
definitely,
he was that good. Like, I just knew him from Dracula, right? And I knew him from he was Skeletor in the Dolph Lundgren He-Man movie, and yeah,
no, he was great. I mean, Kevin Kline was fantastic. Sigourney Weaver was good, but he was good. And nice little cameo from Charles Grodin. That was good too.
The first thing I think of in that movie, I know we're going off topic here, is the scene where they're watching Oliver Stone and Larry King talk about how there's a fake. And they're like, no way.
Yes. Yeah.
Leave it to Oliver Stone. Yeah, brain scan too, JG Michael. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, we should probably say hi, right?
Yeah, let's see who is hanging out with us tonight to watch the 25th anniversary of Final Destination. our good buddy Jeff. What's going on?
Hey,
Ready
Jeff.
to cheat Death's design? Yeah, I do it every
He's a
day
big
when I get
fan
in the
of
car.
this.
Lately, it's trying to get me. If I'm hitting a deer, this tree's falling from the sky. There's tailgates coming off of pickup trucks. I'm telling you, it's trying to kill me. So
You know
I'm right
what?
there.
Yeah.
Colin, what's up, buddy? I can't believe he's 25 years old now. Frightening how years do, man. Colin knows.
Yeah.
Especially when you hit the 5-0, man, they fly.
If anybody hasn't seen The Monkey, the new Monkey movie, Stephen King short story, it's very Final Destination-ish. If that's the best way to say it.
Check it out, yeah. Gene, what's up, Gene? What's going
Hi,
on?
Gene.
Doing good. A little sniffly. The weather is changing here. The seasons are changing, so
Good evening. Yeah.
roars through my allergies. Jeff says so. Just did the death clock on his DVD special feature and it calculated I would die December 2022. So I guess you're good. Unless we're all dead, but who knows it? Maybe that's why I'm so miserable. I'm in hell.
And yeah, Colin was
dead.
26. Okay. How's it going,
Hey,
Colin?
Tito.
Dean, Mr. Philadelphia.
So you're 26. So I was 28 because I got married when I was 27. So it was 99. So I guess I was 28. Well, actually, it came out. I was 28 because my birthday's February. Who else is saying that? JG Michael, yeah, what's going on, buddy? Hey, my brother, this fan. Bring on the gory ugliness of Final Destination. I think a new generation of horror fans embracing newer films in the genre. Yeah, this was a cool concept. I will say that. Bill's here. Let's give his intro. What's going on, buddy?
Hey, Bill, what's up, bud?
I had a crazy afternoon. I got stuck working late, so no brain room. But I will give Bill his proper intro.
Fuck the other Everscathed. Fuck you. Sending me this shit.
Yes. Hey, what's up, Lito?
Hey, Lito, what's up, bud?
I won't be able to check in, chat, or respond much unless I want to end up in Final Destination. Lito bites it. No, we don't need that.
No,
Hey,
Lito, no.
That's okay. We don't need to do that.
No. Baseball season starting, Lito. Don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that. We don't need that. Cody, buddy Cody, what's thinking?
There is one of my co-founders.
Did you do the channel yet or no?
No.
Didn't set up yet?
I gotta set it up though.
Oh, that's funny as hell.
I think I'm going to use Jordan's picture though. I might as well. It was. I have something at least, right?
Get an AI. Just feed both pictures and then see what comes out. I'm a little scared of that, but let's see what comes out.
Oh, we got a lot of people.
Herbert, what's going on? Good to see you.
Hello,
Travis,
Herbert.
everybody. Travis, what's going on?
Travis, what's up, buddy?
Encyclopedia.
Travis should be having some good. You should have some good weather to be outside skating, I would think, right? It's starting to get better for him too.
Let's get this started. So, where's everybody watching it? As you know, this is a watch along, so we're not showing the film. All as usual, I have to preface that because I get a million messages. Where's the movie? So I'm watching it on YouTube because I do not own this. I rented it for $3.99 on YouTube.
I
where's
have
everybody watching it?
I'm like Colin. I do have the DVD. It's like Colin. It's one of those old snap open ones, isn't it? A lenticular-ish cover. I think it is. But I just turned it on Max, Pat. So hopefully there's minimal interruptions.
Oh, that's right. It is on Max, yeah, because it came up that it was on Max. But I think I already had the free trial, so they didn't offer that. So some people are probably watching it on some DVDs. I'm sure they have a 4K of this. There has to be.
What are you drinking there? What's the choice?
Oh, I stopped at the liquor store on the way home. And Conehead Haze, hazy IPA.
Sounds good.
It's actually not bad. It's pretty good. Zero Gravity Hazy IPA, Conehead Haze. What does it say? It's brewed. Produced by Zero Gravity Craft Brewery, Pine Street, Burlington, Vermont.
Yes, and it's 3.85 out of 5. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's not bad. Yes, that's what I'm having. Anybody else have anything? Let us know where you're watching it. Let us know if you're having a cocktail. Yes, you can flog me with a wet noodle because, of course, I was busy and I had a brain fart. And I still, even with the big fucking, how many times did I write my little note down? Don't forget the timer. I still forgot to do it. So we'll have to give out timestamps because I completely forgot to do it again. You know what? I will have some more free time coming Thursday because the wife is going away for a couple of days. So, I do try to spend time with my wife as much as she doesn't want me around. I try to spend time with her.
Mm-hmm.
So she's going to be gone for a couple of days. And then Friday night, it is confirmed. So this Friday night is the podcast. It's not going to be on Sunday night. So this
Okay.
Friday night, 7 Eastern, 6 Central for Brady, we'll be joined by Mr. Sandsman himself, Darren from the Slaughtered Lamb. Will be joining us on Friday night, and we'll be discussing each of our 5 top favorite directors.
I think we're going to be probably close to all of us should probably be number 1 though.
I think all our number ones are going to be a clean sweep. I'm pretty sure, but the rest of them are going to be interesting to see what 2 to 5 are rather. So it should be pretty cool.
Yeah, Pat, I think I'm just gonna we're gonna do a virtual we're gonna do a remote location on Friday. That'll be so I'm not too late to get on with you and Darren. So
yeah, so that'll be fun. That's gonna be a lot of fun. Oh, Colin, you're off Friday. That's awesome. Even better.
Good.
You get to hang out.
And we're starting early too, a little bit earlier for you. Yeah, that'll help you.
Yeah, husband back. Yeah, well, try to spend time with her. Well, she's going to be gone. Actually, this was her birthday gift. I bought her a ticket to go visit her friend in Florida. They've been talking about seeing each other. I'm going to visit. I'm going to come there. We're going to come there. I'm like, you know what? I bought her a ticket for her birthday. I said, because you guys are never going to have it. So here, go hang out. She hasn't seen her friend Danielle since she moved to Florida. So all they do is chat and FaceTime. So I'm like, go for a couple of days, hang out. And I'll stay here and lose my mind with 2 puppies that like to piss and shit around the house. That'll be fun.
It works out well with going away too. Kids are off spring break, so yeah.
So,
ooh, private stock, JG Michael. I used to like that a lot when I was younger.
So everybody get it yourself all set up. I'm just going to check and see what's going on in the chat. We'll get started.
Pat, JG Michael, Captain Morgan, private stock, and Dr. Pepper. That's kind of in the same realms of the cherry vanilla, like Captain Morgan that you got me into with the diet.
Yeah, JG, if you can find it, try to find a Captain Morgan vanilla. Because you have
cherry vanilla, right? Is that cherry
vanilla? You have the cherry vanilla with like a Coke or a Diet Coke, and it's like cherry Coke. And the next thing you know, you're drinking the whole bottle and you're on your face because you don't feel it.
Yeah, Travis, I think
around. No,
I don't think we've seen it for 2 years, right?
No, because when Brett was here from Australia, that's when I showed it. I said, here, try this. He's like, "Oh, this is dangerous." I said, "I know."
And then I bought one when I got home.
Yes, you did. It
wasn't that expensive either. It was like $15.
Yeah, it's cheap. It's not like a cheap high.
Have you had the private stock though? That bottle, it's good.
I've not had the private stock. I was this close because I was at the liquor store. I always look around to see if there's anything interesting in the bourbons and the whiskeys. This close to buying a bottle of Blanton's because it was there.
You saw one?
They had a bottle there.
Oh, Pat, how much was it though?
I think it was 100 something, low hundreds, 111, 112.
Okay.
Something like that. It wasn't too bad.
Secondhand is usually in the high 100s, so that's actually it's more than retail's $78 to $90. So I think if it's like $110 for your luck, I think that would have been good.
Yeah, I had an expensive weekend.
It's expensive though. That's a lot. I guess.
So we went out to dinner. We did the distillery, and then we went out for drinks. And I spent enough on booze this past weekend. I'm like, I'll buy the $12 4-pack of hazy IPA, and I'll save that for another time.
You found it though. Okay.
Yeah. Dean says I'll play catch up when I'm home in a few minutes. Nope, there's no 4. So there is no 4K. I'm surprised. I mean, that would be the perfect time to do it for 25th anniversary too, which they should have. There you go for 25th anniversary, as I'm saying it. Cody met Devin Sawa. I got something from Idle Hands signed by him. Great movie. We did watch Idle Hands. Got my sister something from Casper signed by him. And did he treat you like he treated John Travolta? I got poo.
Devin Sawa, good guy. Sean Clark client. I had him sign my Little Giants poster.
So everybody, let's get all queued up. Get your drinks ready. I have it all ready to go, and we'll do a quick countdown and we'll get started. I wanted to watch it beforehand because I haven't watched it in the house. John.
Leanna's here. Yeah. John Patterson. Hello.
Yeah. Once the movie starts, I'll catch up with the chat because it's moving quick. That's awesome, man.
Good call.
Everybody chat. I'll have a couple drinks. I'll do a quick countdown from 3, 2, 1, and hit play. Final destination. 25 years.
There's the great New Line Cinema logo.
I'm watching on YouTube. I didn't do the timer, like I said, because I just completely forgot. It's been busy as hell. So if anybody needs a timestamp, let us know. And feel free to comment, chat, all that fun shit. So let me catch up with the chat because it's moving good.
This is directed by James Wang or James Wong. James Hong.
Those got a little way.
Ooh. The thunder, lightning, frightening me. Speaking of frightening something, where is Mr. I'm scared of the TriStar Pictures? He should be here somewhere.
Well, I'm sure pop in. Hey, Slasher Fred, what's up, man? What makes the Final Destination movies so very interesting is how the villain is not a homicidal maniac and a mask. It's something we are all a matter of time. Yeah, but we're all going to do it at some point.
It's not physical, right? It's not a living thing. John, I'm a Kiss fan with Pat. I'm not a crazy Kiss fan, but I've seen them once. Saw them when they got all back together with the makeup in 2000.
What's the worst kind of DVD packaging? Those cheap plastic box sets with 5 DVDs stacked onto one peg that feel like they're going to break the disc every time. Oh, definitely. That's the cheap one and it sucks.
Those snap open ones where it's the paper cover. Yeah.
Happy birthday. It's like, yeah, here, take ticket, leave. Bye. Good for her. My daughter was hounding her today because she wants to. He's like, you go to Florida. I want to go to Florida. I'm like, read it.
But didn't she just go to Florida?
Yeah. That's my daughter. Let's see what else we got. There's Leanna. What's going on, Leanna?
Yeah, happy Tuesday,
Old
Leanna.
style for Bill.
Nothing there we go, Bill. That's the spirit, Bill.
Now we'll do a shot. We can do a little aperitif later. Oh, they had bottle race there too. And it was wasn't that? It was like 40 something. What was a smaller bottle? It was like 40 something bucks for a smaller bottle.
Since that was a store pick, that was like just over 30. So
yeah, it wasn't bad. It's crazy to think that Devin Sauer the station is the same Devin Sauer getting. Yeah. So yeah, exactly. That's what I was just bringing up too. Yeah, I know. He doesn't look bad. He just looks totally different. You know, like if you didn't know who they were, if you knew him then and you didn't know him now by name, you would put the two together.
You know what, and maybe you'll agree with me, Pat. Like the one thing, that's one of the things about Hard Eyes. Yeah, he plays the cop in it, but is he really effective? Like, I think anybody probably could have played that role. But
yeah, it didn't have to be him.
Yeah. Look at the John Waters poster there. Pecker.
Oh, yeah. Like I said, it's got to be 20 years, truthfully, since I saw this.
God. Dizzy Up the Girl, Goo Goo Dolls, man. Yeah, somebody said in the chat already, but yeah, Sean William Scott the entire time. Carter, you dick. I think he says it like 4 times, 3 or 4 times. Pat, do you see the dad's shirt here? Are they going to show him again? Like, you see how all 3 buttons are parallel like that? Like the breast pocket buttons and then the center. I've never seen them exactly straight like that. Have you?
I didn't even notice it. No, because now, of course, it's not showing.
Okay, it's stupid. I'm just being silly.
I did see the Buck Cherry poster in the back.
Oh, there was a Buck Cherry one there too, huh?
Yeah, there was.
Timestamp. Timestamp. I'm at 4 minutes and 15 seconds, Dean.
I'm right there. I'm dead on with you. Why do we need Toronto Maple Leaf jerseys?
Well, John's in Canada, right?
Yeah, yep, he's up in Canada.
Okay.
To see where Devin Sauer starts freaking out on the airplane reminds me of the class. Oh, definitely. Nightmare 20,000 Feet with Shatner. Big time. And the version with John Lithgow is just as awesome.
Well, obviously, with how much money this movie made, they started a big franchise.
See, Leo and I are both the same, but both big fans of breast pockets. But I will say this about, he's got deeper pockets. God bless you. Jeff hasn't had a full drink since St. Patty's Day. taking a break, but with the weather, I've been pill popping because the headaches have been today. I've only had like even Friday went to the distillery, so I was okay. I had a couple of drinks, and what do I do? Saturday went out to dinner with some family and friends, had a couple of drinks, but nothing crazy this weekend. Considering the weekend before, forget it. You saw the pictures of the screenshot of me passed out in the chair. Under that, maybe this weekend because all gloves are off this weekend because there's no babysitting going on this weekend.
You're a bachelor.
Let's see.
Yeah, this is a.
Devin did the pretty underrated Black Friday a couple years ago. Great. Yeah, he's all over the place. I mean, I'll say that he's definitely busy. Pops up a lot.
Yeah, the other Black Friday, Pat. I don't know if you ever saw it. That was like a horror comedy with all the people working at a department store on Black Friday. Bruce Campbell. There's some good people in that.
I didn't see it. No, I gotta check it out.
Yeah, Dolly Larder there. She's good to see her in Landman. I hadn't seen her in too much recently. I know she's been doing a lot of TV stuff though, so she's really good in Landman. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I wish we had teachers that were that hot. I had one or two in high school that were pretty cute.
I was going to say the same thing, Pat. You beat me to it.
Seriously, I mean, going to Catholic school, they were all nuns. They were all trolls. They were evil. High school, yeah, I'd say maybe 2 or 3 teachers that were pretty cute. And this is definitely me because I mean, people know I fly from time to time for work. I cannot stand flying. I never liked it, never will. So I am always uncomfortable getting on a plane, but it is what it is. I figure this way, if something's going to happen, it's going to happen.
Well, they say it's safer to fly than to drive, right? Isn't that the stats?
For me, lately, it probably is. Seriously. Has anyone here paid money? Legitimate? Nah.
Carter, you dick.
I've heard it absolutely sucks, but I'm into it. Truth be told, if my daughter was still young, she'd probably want to have seen it. But I was never a Disney person. I've never even been to Disney because I really don't care. I'm wrong. I went to Disney once as an adult because my wife's cousin got married in Disney. That was the only time I went to Disney. Everybody's like, "Yes, the only time I went to Disney." I go, I was never a Disney person. I didn't really care less.
I usually end up watching something on a flight because now, especially with how streaming is, God, all these planes have like a lot of options. When I flew Delta, when I went to Salt Lake City, God, there was like 8 movies I could choose from that I hadn't seen. I was like, damn.
That is a blessing now.
Yeah.
That just makes flying 1,000 times better. As I get in there, I plug my fucking headphones in, and that's it, man. I just find something to watch, and it's not too bad. The only thing that sucks is
we were actually when we were talking
computer flight, and there's nothing in the damn airplane.
We were talking about our honeymoon weekend, and I don't know if I even told you we went to Fiji. I think did I tell you that? That's where we went on our honeymoon.
Huh?
And you can only fly out of LAX, so then that flight from LAX is that's a haul. So
that's
going there. Lisa's just like, have whatever you want, enjoy yourself.
I
drank a shit ton, watched movies, and passed out.
I would have did the same thing. I would have had an IV drip going the whole time. Says good.
I wonder if cell phones work better there now.
For that time, not only with Devin Sawa, that's Debbie West. Why am I drawing a blank? Sean Stifler. But Kerr Smith was big on Dawson's Creek at the time, and yeah, Ali from House. Yeah, it's great. This was a good cast. I'll say that. Leo, yeah, he hates to fly too. Did I tell you what I did? I do. If I travel, it's usually to do some work in data center. I do data center work. We'll install equipment, configure equipment, clean up other people's messes, which is 99% of the time why they send me to certain places.
That's right.
I enjoy the actual going to different places because I'll find nice places to eat. I'll look for a brewery. I enjoy that. It's just the flying part that blows. And the job itself, I don't mind. But it worked out well last year, right?
Fuck
They
yeah.
sent me right by Brady.
Yeah, that was like a I hadn't enjoyed myself that much on a regular basis in a while, which was fun.
That worked out absolutely well.
Carter, you dick.
Travis, I can't take a dump without having a shirt on, let alone flying in a plane. Oh, I could never take a crap on a plane. No way. My fat ass, I wouldn't be able to sit down. I'd be like freaking Tommy Boy when he was trying to change in there. It's
That's
like two elephants trying to beat the shit out of each other.
That's even worse with the infants being on a plane. I know it's to their discretion, but that's rough if they're screaming. And
I fortunately knock wood that it'll happen. I've never really had that issue. Where being on a plane with a screaming kid, thankfully. What I always do now, for you folks over 50, key is always pay the extra money to pick your seat. You should always want an aisle seat because you know you're gonna have to piss. And you don't have to walk across people, so I always get an aisle seat no matter what. So
I do too.
Take a piss, I don't have to walk over people.
I think you have to chime in there. I think you kind of agree with me. When you're a little bit stockier, though, you can at least push to the side when nobody's in the aisle, and you can sit into the aisle a little bit.
Plus I'm a little buoyant. A bovine.
Look at these two girls. They want to sit there.
Canadian cerebral horror film. No, I've heard of it. I think Darren's talked about it. I haven't seen it. Have you seen Pontypool?
I haven't seen that. No. Look at this guy. He's all mad.
Oh, excuse me.
That came down. Uh-oh. So Pontypool. Okay, so Bill's seated. Okay.
I remember. I thought. What do you call it? Darren and Frank talking about it a while ago.
Good one, Travis. Pat. I don't have my pen. Top plane scenes. Top scenes in planes.
Top plane scenes would be a great list. I'll write it down. Good one. Travis is on our writing staff.
Don't disturb my friend. He's dead tired. Oh shit! What am I doing? That's the first one I fucking thought of.
And we've always wondered, like, I think when we're talking about this when we're watching Tommy Boy, about those people that are on the Mile High Club. I can't even take a crap in those things. They're so small. Who the hell's humping in there?
Unreal, right?
Seriously.
Oh, Jamie's in the house. Hey, Jamie. Hope you're doing well.
Hey, Jamie. What's going on? Hey, Fred. I find it funny that Todd became the asshole boss in the Brie Larson car commercials. True.
Huh.
Well, that's right. Shit, I haven't watched this in so goddamn long. Tony Todd's in this, right?
Tony Todd, that's his last. He came back to be in it again. He's been, I think there was one that he wasn't in, if I'm right. Or maybe Jeff, you could probably add it. I think there's one that he missed. But yeah, he's in.
Forgot that he was
in most of them.
Completely.
Yeah, you see him in the trailer. It just you could tell he looks sickly. But
what is this? I forget the guy's name. The guy that's the asshole. He played the sheriff in the My Bloody Valentine remake.
Kerr Smith, the actor.
Yeah, I forgot he was in this too. Like I said, it's been 20 years. I know. Everybody hanging out tonight. Do us a favor. Hit that like button. Let's get those likes up, man. We get some crazy people in here watching with us tonight. Hit those likes, and if you're not subscribed, hit the damn fucking subscribe. You sons of bitches. BG says if you do top plane scenes, just include the entirety of Turbulence with Ray Liotta in there.
That's a crazy movie.
To go finish. Well, I remember starting that, never finished it. I thought the scariest plane scene. Yeah, Castaway that was a rough scene.
Speaking of Castaway, I think I told you when I got to go on that island that they shot that movie on when we were in Fiji. Spent 3 hours all by ourselves with live goat on that island. Some good pictures. Look at this. Pretty intense, Pat, right?
No, this was great. I mean, can you only imagine this is what it's like? God forbid.
Did you ever see the Jodie Foster movie where her daughter gets taken on the plane and everybody's telling her that she didn't have a daughter on it? Did you ever see that one? What's it called? Flight Plan, I think?
Flight Plan, right?
Yeah.
Is that what you said?
She's beating the shit out of Peter Skarsgård.
It sounds familiar. I think me and the wife watched it once.
Oh.
All right. We should all wake up on a plane next to that.
Yeah, looking sweaty as hell. And they're going to look at him like he's crazy here, isn't it? Yeah.
Cute girls. So Tony doesn't appear physically in 3, but it is the voice of the demon in the roller coaster at the start and the train operator voice at the end. Hey, King Matthew. What's up, Matthew? What's going on? What's up? How you doing? We're doing good. Your first time watching of the Final Destination movies because I've never seen them. Awesome. Are you watching along? Did you start from the beginning? I got a timestamp going right now of 16 minutes and 32 seconds. So just pulling them off the plane. Oh God, that would freak me out. Yeah, all I have to say is if I seen somebody flip their shit like that and say planes gonna explode, you know where I'd be? I'd be right behind that son of a bitch on the way out the plane. That's bad karma, dude. That's bad karma. I'd get my ass off that plane in a second.
I feel like Sean William Scott is like an innocent bystander in this whole movie. He's just like.
She's cute as hell.
We're going to see Daniel Roebuck here in a few minutes too, Pat. Early Daniel Roebuck. Oh,
holy shit!
He had been in a few...
Wow. You know what? It's probably back when I saw this. I probably didn't even know who the hell he was because
he was in a lot of stuff before he got into horror, though, too. Like those fugitive movies. I remember him in the fugitive movies. He's got that push broom mustache.
Yeah, I wouldn't have recognized him because I really didn't. You know, he really didn't come on my radar until Rob Zombie's H2.
I see that Sean William Scott's got that alternate New York Rangers jersey on, huh? That's like a.
Well, that's cute too. Nice can.
That girl, what's her name? Is it Amanda Detmer, I think? Yeah, Amanda Detmer. Did you ever see Saving Silverman with Jack Black and Steven Zahn? Where they got Amanda Peet like Jason Biggs? Yeah, she's the girl that Jason Biggs gets with later on in the movie. Yeah.
Oh, that's a movie I haven't seen in ages either, too.
Oh,
that's worth a rewatch.
You're just this psycho bitch that I've always liked, or whatever Steve Zahn says to Amanda Peet. There's a woman you haven't seen in a long time, Amanda Peet, right? Where's she been?
Yeah, she was on my list when we were talking about hot chicks, man. She was always cute as hell. I like her. Dick.
There they go.
He says, "But the plane scenes from the Twilight Zone count." Oh, absolutely. I would say if we do it about
movies, look at that!
The Twilight Zone movie, not the Twilight Zone TV show. Like the remake part of it. And this is sort of like what we were talking, I think, last week. Who was it? It was Slasher. We were talking about the Room for One More when we talked about the plane where the girl kept having a premonition that something was going to happen to the plane. Well, she thought that the woman downstairs was going to kill her. Remember, she kept seeing that nurse and she had these dreams about the nurse in the morgue. And then when she goes to get on the plane, the person she's having dreams of is a flight attendant. And she says, "Room for one more," and the woman runs off. And it turns out then the plane takes off and explodes. So sort of
a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Here's a funny text I got. So this is my friend Fred, who maybe he watches us. He's on social media, but he never tells me if he's watching. But he notices when I'm tagged on something. He's like, "Funny you're watching Final Destination tonight. Memories of seeing it in Hanover Park at the theater that's no longer there." And him and I went to go see it with him. That's what's funny about it.
Very cool.
I saw a lot of movies with Fred. I worked with him at Blockbuster, so no story there.
When John saw Airport 75, I was not a fan of airplanes for many years. I still prefer the train to this. There's only one plane movie that made me laugh and didn't scare me, and that's Airplane. I wasn't scared. That one actually made me laugh. I should have dropped Dead Gorgeous too.
Passenger 57.
Yep. Yeah, we were talking about that last week, weren't we? Fred, I thought we were.
Which one?
Because I was trying to figure out who that actress was. I'm going to look it up because it wasn't Julie Newmar. I'm going to look up who it is. It was another actress whose name I remember. Hold on. Here we go.
I like the other agent here that's with Daniel Roebuck. He's like creeped out. I'm trying to think of what are you thinking of, more movies on a plane, like Snakes on a Plane?
No, I thought she was somebody different. She's been in a lot of stuff. That's not what I was thinking. I'm sorry, what?
Like Snakes on a Plane?
Snakes on a Plane?
Oh, we were talking about Gene Siskel. Speaking of Gene Siskel, remember the movie that came out, Executive Decision, Kurt Russell and Steven Seagal in a supporting role? That was all on a plane, right? Halle Berry. Steven Seagal ruined it in his review, or not Steven Seagal. Gene Siskel spoiled it in his review that Seagal dies like half hour into the movie.
Did he?
Yeah. So people were fucking livid.
Yeah, I went down. I told you, like, it was a couple of months ago. I don't know. I went down a rabbit hole and I was watching a bunch of friggin' this Siskel Evil reviews. I don't know why, but I just went down a rabbit. I was putting them on in the car while I was driving, because with the long commute, and I was just listening to them. It was funny shit.
Yeah, he always sat front row at the Bulls game.
Oh, absolutely, right? Dean, if somebody was hysterical saying the plane's blowing up, dude.
Oh, fuck yeah, because you don't know if that person's done something or not. Yeah, you're not messing around.
Exactly. And I believe in karma, and I would have been the shadow behind that son of a bitch saying, I'm out too, man. Sorry.
Why do you think all these people are looking at him, Devin Sawa, all weird, right? Same reason.
Yeah. Now the two hot chicks don't get off. What a waste, right? A lot of wasted wool.
Well, you got the other chicks and this the teacher.
Some people like it. My kids love it. They love, it's relaxing. My wife likes it too. It's because they're not like me. I can't sleep in a moving vehicle. I was never able to sleep in a car. Like my parents, God rest their soul, they both tell you, my brother be in the backseat, passed out. I would be blah, 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 the whole fucking time because I can't sleep in a moving vehicle. We get in a plane with my wife. She'll like take the arm thing, put it up, put her head on me, bless you, and she's out cold. I'm sleeping the whole time. My kids too, not me.
Wait,
I'm like, we getting off? We getting off the plane?
Did that not mute it? I thought I muted that. Did you hear that he sneezed, or you just saw me?
I just noticed your thing, founder of the Cody Decker squad.
Oh, you just noticed that?
I just noticed it.
Yeah. I don't know why I did that, because if somebody else is watching, it's going to ruin my alternate ego.
Sean William Scott looks like he's cosplaying as Kevin Smith. Yeah, a little bit. I can see that. Hey, Ryan, what's going on? Michael Damick.
What's happening, man?
Awesome. Yeah, good group tonight. I hope everybody's watching along. Anybody not watching along with us, or and just listening? Let me know.
Oh.
Michael Damick. I haven't been on an airplane in 43 years. Really? Wow.
Michael, dang. Well,
I will say the first time my first time on a plane, I was 24 maybe. It was the first time I actually got on 24, 20. Yeah, take 24. First time I was on a plane was with my wife actually when we were flying to Puerto Rico. We got going on a cruise and we went out of Puerto Rico. That was the first time I was on a plane, and I hated it then. I don't like it now either.
Huh.
Not Puerto Rico flying. or my wife.
God, I don't know what they're doing up there, Pat. They're sounding loud as shit.
24:40. Are they fighting? 24:40 or fight. I like that. I didn't think. I'm at 25 minutes and 22 seconds right now.
Yep.
He's sitting in his living room with his parents watching TV. See,
Actually,
my parents didn't fly anywhere when we were kids. We drove everywhere. We didn't go on flights.
I didn't go on a flight until I was in high school, Pat.
I was 24. Like I said, I was 24 when I first got a plane. My father didn't like to fly. He was like me. He didn't like to fly. So they didn't really start flying places till we got older and they started going on their own vacations. This is when they started flying. But he didn't like to fly either.
Would you agree, like, when you first went on the flight, though, when you're on the runway and when they first floor it, like, right, they first gun it, that's like that's a big time, life changing, like, holy shit, first time experiencing that.
The part that always gets me is just as you're about to go up and you go like this, it feels like your ass is going to hit the ground.
You're tearing. Yeah, you're tearing the drops. Yeah.
I'm waiting for my ass to scrape on the fucking ground.
Probably the first time you ever deal with turbulence too kind of freaks the shit out of you too.
Oh, and anytime the turbulence starts, I'm like, cut it out. I'm like, why? Stop. Tell you the best flight to this day, most smooth flight I was ever on, and it was the longest flight. We flew back to Munich, Germany. 8-hour flight, Lufthansa. It was so freaking smooth, you didn't even realize you were on a plane. Watched like 2 or 3 movies. It was a nice meal. The people couldn't have been nicer. The flight attendant was very easy on the eyes. She didn't speak English. She spoke German, but my parents was translating. Because my son speaks German. I'm like, what'd you just say? What'd you call me?
You remember Pedro Serrano in Major League when he's like, and Harris is like, sure you believe. He ain't fooled.
That's right.
Need one of those bags, Vaughn. Where's the stewardess? There are no stewardesses.
I gotta watch Major League, and I think the last time I watched is when we did the watch along.
Oh God!
So this is March of '96 for him. Wow, you've been on a plane in a minute too. We would fly Delta to Florida when not driving. Wow, '96, and that's shit. Almost 30 years. Shit. The last weekend I just traveled. So you haven't been on a plane in 30 years. So last weekend I traveled. I was on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I was on 6 planes in 4 days.
Jesus Christ.
5 days. Six planes in 5 days.
I ever tell you the story when we went to one of our manufacturers in Kansas City? We went to the wrong gate. There was 2 gates, Boulevard Brewing Company in Kansas City's airport, and right between it, their whole little bar area, Boulevard Brewery. There's one gate there. There's another gate on the other side. Both flights were going to Chicago, and we had the wrong one mixed up. So what ended up happening was we got to go on the later one because we missed our actual flight. Oh God, we were so happy. Like, I guess we get to drink more. We're here for another hour and a half.
Another round. I've never missed one thing. I've never missed a flight. I've had flights delayed, and I've actually had a flight canceled. So the only time we ever had a flight canceled, it was actually when I mentioned going to Disney. My wife and I were flying back from her cousin's wedding, and we made sure we got an early flight because we were flying back on Halloween. And the kids were young. This was years ago, so we wanted to get back in time to take the kids trick or treat. And the plane was delayed. It was delayed, and then it was canceled. And we're like, look, we're trying to get back to our kids. We want to take them trick or treat. Maybe not mean anything when they're older, but they were very young at the time, and we wanted to take them. They were staying with my in-laws. So finally they canceled. We're like, so they booked us on another flight. We flew to Stewart Airport in New York, upstate New York, which is only about a half hour, 40 minutes from me. Best airport ever. But they can only fly us to Newark. So I'm like, well, our car is up in Stewart. How the hell are we getting up there? Like, oh no, we'll shuttle you. So we were supposed to be on a plane at 10 o'clock in the morning. We were supposed to be home by like 12:30 in the afternoon. We got home at 2 o'clock in the morning by the time we got home. By the time we got the plane, we flew to Newark. Then you would have thought they had the foresight to say, okay, they're landing in Newark at such and such time. Make sure you have a shuttle ready. Now, when we got there, they decided to call the shuttle. So we had to wait another 2 hours for a shuttle. It's like, why didn't you call while we were still in freaking Florida and say, look, they're landing here, their planes are delayed, have the shuttle ready. No, we had to wait another 2 hours for the fucking shuttle.
Oh, God.
That was the worst. That was the worst experience ever.
30 minutes and 45 seconds in case anybody needs that again. So
yeah, they're at the funeral right now. 30 minutes. Yep, right there. And the best was when we went to that wedding. So Kathy went down early. She wasn't in the wedding party, but she went down ery to help with the makeup and do all that shit. And I was working. So she flew down on Wednesday. I flew out on Friday. So I flew out of Stewart by myself. Like I said, Stewart Air Force, it used to be an Air Force base, and they made it like a international airport, and it's really small. It's like creepy small. Like when you go there, you know, normally you walk into it, like you walk into Newark, it's like Beirut, there's fucking people everywhere. You walk at this airport, I walk in, I'm like, hello? Hello? There's like nobody there. And you just turn the corner, and then you see like all the TSA people there. They're all on their phones like this.
They weren't paying attention?
No, because there's nobody there. They were bored. Usually there's a line out the fucking door. I mean, especially you go to O'Hare. I mean, it's a busy airport. Oh, there's nobody there. They're all sitting on their phones, and they see you come up there. Hey, what's up? They're like happy to see you because they're so freaking bored. They're like, oh, hey, how you doing? Put your stuff here. Because normally they're nasty. Yeah, I'll put your shit here, laptop there, turn it this way, do a jig, you know, scratch your ass. They tell you all these things to do. They're like, oh yeah, no, you can put this here. Take your shoes off. Take your time. They were so nice. I get on the other side. Everybody's having drinks. We're having a great time. I get on this plane and I'm hanging out sitting with this couple that were going there for a wedding too. And, you know, usually I don't really drink on a plane, but they're having drinks. Like, oh, have drinks with us the whole way. By the time I got to Kathy, I was already buzzed. She's like, were you drinking? I said, yeah, but this couple, we were drinking the whole time on the plane. It was awesome. Like by the time they're like, prepare to land. I'm like, prepare to land? I'm like, wow, we hung out, bullshitted, drank the whole time. It wasn't even like it's like we were in a bar. It was awesome. Yeah, but Stewart Air Force Base, that's the best place to ever fly. That's good. And when I go to Alabama, Birmingham Airport it's small and it's so easy. Like when you fly in, like especially if you do Delta, you land, you get to your gate, you literally walk around a corner, down an escalator. There's your carousel. You walk through the doors. You cross the little street. Right there is your rental car waiting for you. You can literally do it all in 25 minutes.
After doing LaGuardia, JFK, and going to Newark, if I could fly to Newark at all times, if it works out, I think I would.
Newark's not bad. Newark's not bad. Atlanta, that's like friggin', that's like a different country.
And actually, to be honest with you, Pat, I didn't think LaGuardia was that bad when I was LaGuardia. I think JFK was
small. Like, it's small. It's not that bad. It's small. Right. It's nice now because they redid it years ago. It looked like a war zone. The best was when me and the wife went to Italy, and we had the kids. We get to I forget what airport it was because there's two of them in Rome. And when we landed in Rome, this guy's walking around with like automatic rifles and stuff, and I'm like, did we land in Beirut? Where are we? It was weird, and they're outside walking around. I'm like, this is Rome.
I gotta say, when you first see these movies, though, I'm cringing because you don't know what to expect. Just like you're like, oh God, what's gonna happen?
Yeah, like this is creepy as hell. The whole build up to this. It's like death can manifest itself in many, many ways, apparently. So I'm not done rambling. Let's see. Jeez, I have the place cleared out because I guess I was rambling. Major League 2 on 4K.
What's that?
Is there a 4K release of Major League and Major League 2?
I just got the don't know if it's a 4K, my last edition of Major League. It might be. That's one of the ones I've been buying a few of.
Do they still make Penthouse?
Do they?
I don't know. I know. I saw something the other day that just came back. Playboy just started to come back to print. But do they still
Really?
make that? I don't know.
Yeah, dude, I was nervous going on the plane for a first time though. Oh man. What's gonna happen to this guy here? Oh god.
One of the airport movies I love one that has to do with
Oh!
Which one? I mean, we know helped out in Airplane.
Did everybody watch the new trailer? What did everybody think? I thought it looked exciting as usual.
It does seem like he's always taking shit. Well, now he's saying that he just took his last shit.
Rubber ducky.
You can't make movies like that anymore in this culture. They're not allowed to.
I wonder what the dad was passed out drinking. Scotch? Bourbon?
I wonder. There's a lot of shitting in this film. Everybody was very regular.
Seeing his eyes. Oh god, seeing his eyes like that, just brutal. Ugh.
That's what happens. Yeah, the blood vessels pop. I watched enough Forensic Files to know this.
You know what I was thinking, Pat? I wonder if Chiller Theater, the next show after this next one, would be the same weekend as the Carpenter show. That would be kind of cool if it was. They usually go in November, or did they go October?
I think it's November. I think it's early November because I thought it was always around my anniversary.
Okay.
So it was tough to get there because of that.
Yeah, I was talking about when I saw this with my friend Fred. That was one of those second run shows like we were talking about on Sunday. I really missed the whole second run theater aspect, but everything's out so quick now. It's just. Oh boy.
Oh, that was you. Okay, thanks. That was you, Jeff. I did see somebody posted. I remember you posting that too, but I did see it elsewhere. I guess it's a big deal because I know it's been out of print for several years, but apparently I guess it came back into print.
Which one? Oh, Playboy?
Playboy, yeah.
There's
decent articles. I only own one Playboy. I only own one Playboy. Which one do I own?
I'd assume you have the Sandy Johnson one.
Give that man a beer. That's the only one I own.
I have a lot of the WWE ones signed. Like I got a China one and Sable and Tori Wilson.
I think so. Brett has it, right? The original ending of Major League.
Yeah, I think it's on one of the versions, Slasher Fred, but it's also on YouTube. Yeah, where you find out that the owner is not as evil. She did it all on purpose to make him play better. Rachel Phelps
was definitely, she was cute too. Definitely creepy with the water. Oh, Michael, damn it, my mom. Oh, I watched Forensic Files. My wife and I loved it. I mean, I was like addicted to watching. I used to have it on TV every night. And I was like, "Why are you watching this?" I said, "Because I'm watching the warning signs. When are you going to take me out? I know what to look for."
Yeah.
Chris Green, what's up? Movie's going good. You want to join in? You going to watch along with us? If you're going to watch along with us, we're at 39 minutes and 10 seconds.
I see our old friend from our previous show, Mr. Strickland's going to have Danielle Harris coming up. That should be a big thing for him.
Yeah, I think he was supposed to have her, and then I think he's, because for those that don't know, he's got a song on his album where it starts with a scream, and the scream is actually Danielle Harris. So I think he was waiting to get the vinyl in so she could sign it. Good for him. I could reach out to him.
Yeah, it seems like he's doing good. So.
Yeah, which is good.
Met a lot of people over the years, Pat, with all this, you know.
Seriously, that's why I was always watching it, Mike. I kept telling the wife, I said, just looking for warning signs.
Let's second here.
What was good is I used to have the Playboy
Yeah, she's a
channel for
blonde
years
in that
for free.
show, Landman.
Oh, her?
Oh,
She's in
really?
Landman?
Yeah, she plays she plays Billy Bob's ex-wife, but then you gotta watch it.
How does she look? Is
She
she still hot?
she exposes herself in that show. Yep.
Is I'm all for exposing herself. Is she still good looking though? She looks good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I used to. So when I worked for Time Warner years ago, when you worked for the cable company, you used to get all the stuff for free, and they used to give you like 3 or 4 boxes. So I gave one to my dad
Yeah.
because he wanted to watch the Playboy channel.
Mm-hmm.
I have not watched that movie.
What happened here?
God, since I was a kid, all that jazz.
Let's do one of these here. Hold on a second here.
Michael's got the one with you that you have. I used to have the Playboy with Gene Simmons on the cover, and somebody you borrowed it, well, probably used it. I never got it back.
There we go.
That's why I only own the one with Sandy Johnson in it.
Yeah.
This movie
Good
contains
stuff.
gratuitous art. Leonardo midriff. She's smoking hot in this, I'm telling you.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you a picture, Pat. You're gonna be like, oh my god.
Yeah, I'm all for that too. Oh, look at that, our buddy right here on the right, gifted a membership. Let's see who got it. Went to 1/6 shape. Awesome.
Nice.
I'll be gifting one up out there shortly too. Michael, you have one too. Which one? The Sandy Johnson one or the Gene Simmons cover?
I'm gonna send you a few of these so you can see them.
JG says, I need to re-up my membership tomorrow. I haven't figured out how to do it. Just go in your settings on YouTube. It should all be there. If you go in your settings, hold on.
Okay, did that.
Into your settings. If you look at where's the account?
Timestamp here, Chris, right now. 43 minutes on the dot.
Oh yeah, if you go in settings. So, what the hell is it? It's not as easy as I thought. Where are we now? Yeah, we're at 43 minutes and 12 seconds. They're in the morgue right now. We're about to see Tony Todd.
I'll see you soon. That's what he says at the end of the trailer.
Yeah, see you soon. Oh, you said that at the trailer too?
Oh, it was at the end of the trailer. And this movie was, tell you, Pat, I must have saw this trailer a dozen times before it came out in the theater.
Okay, so JG, if you click on your picture at the top right hand corner, if you scroll down, it says purchases and memberships. Just look at that, and it should be under that.
Pat, there's one thing I'm going to want to show you though when I can get all this video camera footage from the mini DV camera with Tony Todd shit-faced from Horror Hound 20 plus years ago.
Oh, I like shit ever. Final Destination.
Where he's like swimming in the air.
Oh, I got to see that. Yeah, you got to dig that out.
I told you. I think I showed it. Did I show it one of the podcasts where he signed my figure, Brett Favre? He put to Brett Favre.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I remember you telling me that. That's right. Yeah, iconic. Yeah, we just lost him a couple of months ago. It's a shame. Lost some good people.
He's horror royalty, right?
Yeah, I would say so.
God, The Crow.
Oh.
I think about The Crow.
Yeah,
Oh, Leanna. Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks, Leanna. Let's see who got them. Maybe JG don't have to do it. Red Skulls 1247 got one. Oh, my cousin will have to say thank you. My cousin Eddie.
Cousin Eddie. Nice.
My cousin Ed got one. Althea got one. Mike's Horror Channel got one. And Axel Kava, that's a new one I've never seen before. Awesome. Thanks, Leanna. And JG figured it out. Awesome. He's back to being a member. That's awesome. So we're due for a member stream. So if you guys have any ideas for a member stream, give us some ideas.
If you want to do like a next Friday again, like I know we're doing this Friday, if you're not busy, I'll be back home by then. So you can always do an extra member stream.
I just look at the date. So let's see. This Friday is the 28th. The following Friday is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't see why not. I don't think there's anything going on that weekend. I'll just double check with the boss.
Here we go. I'll see you soon.
See you soon. Awesome. JG, welcome back. Thanks so much. And Leanna, it was awesome.
Awesome. Yeah, Leanna's become a good friend of the channel.
Good friend.
Have a lot of fun conversations with handful of the group here.
Yeah, some late night shenanigans, which has been fun.
What did she have me roll when she said she was mopping listening to the Rocky IV soundtrack? Is that what she said the other day?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
I was like, yes.
Naked Twister. Hey, why not? They played Strip Monopoly and Friday the 13th.
That's right.
And if you guys are fans of the Friends TV show, they did Strip Happy Days game.
Oh, Bill, you're watching Holliston. I binge watched all those, and I wish that was still around. I wish Adam Green would have did that a little bit longer. That was a fun show. The sitcom horror show. Yes, she was, wasn't she?
Fan theories. So, do you think Tony Todd is deaf? That would have been a good way to spin it, but they never spun that in any of the sequels, from what I remember.
Pat, do you see? I'm seeing all these older cars in this era. God, what was I watching the other day? I saw an old Chevy Cavalier and an old Chevy Beretta. I was like, oh my God, these are all cars that my siblings had.
I love old cars like this Nova, this old 71 Nova is beautiful.
Remember the old Ford Escorts? Had one of those.
I had a lay car. No, one of my friends, when we were working on my Le Mans years ago, he had a Nova just like this. Great. My brother had a what was it, 69 Chevelle convertible.
What's Kerr Smith driving here, though? I got to see it from a distance
Nova.
here. That is? Oh, you saw it already.
Pretty sure it was a Chevy Nova. Let me see the front. I have to see the front end of it again. It looks like a Chevy Nova. There's Stifler. It's like a Nova. Yeah, it's like an SS Nova.
Oh, that's an SS. Okay,
Yep.
It wasn't a. No, that's not a Camaro. Okay. Look at. There's all the Pontiacs back there. The Grand Prix. You see all those back there? Yeah, that's a Nova, right?
Yeah, that's a Chevy Nova. It's an SS 350.
Look at, they're all showing up at the same time, and they're all disturbed. Carter, you dick.
Hey man, Lon was cute too. God bless her. And I know she's about to get creamed.
Oh, you do remember this, Pat? Okay, you do remember.
I haven't watched it, but as I'm, when you watch something, you remember it as you're watching it. Bam!
Why the hell?
Yeah, I haven't watched this in a long time, but as I'm watching it, I'm like, oh, I remember what happens next.
But see, as the deaths more and more are coming towards this way, they're knowing that's not Devin Sawa. So
Busmo fucked with everybody in the theater. I bet. I said, if those that saw this in the theater, the people jump shit. But I mean, when that happened, they must have. I mean, I remember like me and the wife, like, whoa, when we watched it back in the day.
Why is everybody drinking Alka-Seltzer? I'm confused.
I don't know. I mean, you got that's for an upset stomach, but I guess when you see somebody get creamed by a bus, I guess maybe you have an upset stomach. Little reflux.
Yeah, it's definitely inspirational music, Leanna. Yeah, it's a big picker upper.
Oh, I need to drink. I have to drive to
That's
Manhattan.
like a caffeine. That's like a caffeine kick for me. You know what else is too? Is shockingly is John Carpenter music too. Like I don't know. Do you have a Pandora account because it's free? I do the free Pandora account. When I have it on down here in the fitness room, I blast between John Carpenter and Rocky.
No, I'm an old fart. I still use my iTunes because all the Carpenter stuff I pretty much have it in my iTunes. So
yeah.
I mean, this was smart though. Him trying to like map out the seats, the way it worked, and everything. You laugh at that?
You imagine though, like
sorry. What's that?
Well, like when she got creamed by the car or the truck or whatever, those theaters that have like the water squirt out. Imagine if they did that when like she got nailed. Like you're like, oh.
Oh God, imagine that.
That's probably what it is. What do they call that? DV or DX? Somebody knows in the chat, I'm sure. I went to the Spider-Man, one of the Spider-Man movies. Is that?
Well, what is it? Isn't it Kentucky Fried Movie? When a guy goes into the theater and it's like you do realize this movie's in feel around. So everything that's happening they do on the screen. Did you ever see that?
Yeah. I haven't seen. Like, that's John Landis, right?
It's John Landis, and like there's a scene like where they're, and he's like, I'm gonna hurt you, and he's got the knife, the guys, and they're like, I'm gonna do it, and he's like, don't do it. He gets wet, he gets kissed, and then remember then at the end of the movie he's like, if you'd like to stay for our next feature film is Deep Throat, and the guy's like, come on.
Oh, yeah.
We should watch Kentucky Fried Movie.
Oh, we could do that.
Oh God, what a good movie!
Yeah, Travis
and the Groove Tube.
Travis, yeah, the Rocky theme isn't played in Rocky 4, but it doesn't need to because the whole Rocky 4 soundtrack's so damn good. It's like if it was missing anything, yeah. I guess you get a little bit of the Rocky music when he knocks out Drago, though. At the end. But
no, I was saying it earlier, Jeff. But you were here. Teachers hot as hell. Like I'm like I've never had teachers this hot. I wish I would have paid more attention in school.
Somebody in one of my Rocky fan groups on Facebook, somebody did a hybrid cut of the Stallone's cut and the actual original cut. I'm like, yes. I
remember you telling me I should check it out. Yeah, Kentucky Fried Movie. The whole scene with a fistful of yen, the building an army of extraordinary magnitude. You have our gratitude.
Yeah, Kentucky Fried Movie, used cars. Those should be ones we got to check out a little bit later.
Oh God, I love used cars.
I'll see you soon.
Yeah. Chevy Nova in the late 70s came with a V8 and AC option. The two-door version was a car to be modified in the early 80s with mag wheels and Alpine stereo. Yeah, I mean, the Novas were nice. Good friend of mine. Well, I had two friends who had Chevy Novas. My brother had a Chevelle, 69 Chevelle. He had a 71 Oldsmobile 442. I had my 71 Le Mans.
Pat, who drives the crappy blue Chevy Nova, though?
Oh, yeah. I used to drive that crappy. No, I bought a new crappy blue Chevy Nova.
It's weird. All of a sudden, it reappeared again in Beverly Hills Cop 4.
The budget for KF movie was $650,000. Made 71 point. Yeah, it was definitely low budget. But man, what a great movie! What was that? I'm sorry.
No, actually, when I think about it, you never really got to go back to the first Beverly Hills Cop when Axel's personal life. So he probably had the car all along when you think about it, because he had the Ferrari in a second one.
Yeah. Sorry,
went back in our Beverly Hills Cop rant.
So after this, like every time everybody hears Rocky Mountain High, do you like run like hell because you think you're gonna die now?
Well, didn't he die like in a plane crash a couple years
Died in
before
a plane
this?
crash. Yeah,
Before
well,
this, like
it was his own plane. I think he used to do. I think it was a glider, or actually, it was like a test plane. Like he was test piloting some new type of plane, and he crashed and died.
I just like Dumb and Dumber. That John Denver's full of shit, man.
Fred says Amazon Women from the Moon, another crazy movie. Like that's another good one I haven't seen in a long time too. And those still hanging out, do us a favor. Make sure you hit those likes. Let's get those likes up.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Let me do everybody was being generous. It's my turn. Let me do a membership. So I'll gift a membership to see who gets one.
Devin Sawa, though, anybody? Well, Bill knows this. Devin Sawa's coming to Flashback Weekend, so that's exciting. I might have to finally get an Idle Hands poster because Idle Hands rules.
Idle Hands is awesome. Oh God, is it to the point where it's not working again, or everybody? Because I just gifted the membership and didn't give it to anybody. Oh no, it did. It did. It slowed down. It was slow. Duma Magpie? Am I saying that right?
Reba McEntire? What?
Adamu Magpie.
Oh, okay.
Well, welcome to the club. It's a mouthful.
Welcome to the club. Yes.
It's a mouthful.
Welcome, Reba. I'm sorry.
Chris says, hey, have you ever thought of doing a midnight movie? One possible pick might be the granddaddy of the genre, El Topo. I would do a midnight movie.
Yeah, Chris, Pat and I are late people. I think we just there's only so many people we were having on that late. We could always do like a double feature, maybe, and the second movie would be at midnight, maybe. Pat, what are you thinking? I shouldn't be just saying that, but
I don't know if that, because midnight movies wouldn't be hard to do because my wife goes to bed early. Like I said, by 10:30,
yeah,
the puppies are like, let's go. They want to go to bed, so she usually goes to bed before me because she has to, because I cannot go to bed until she's sleeping because I snore and then she elbows me. So
you snore.
Not pleasant.
I snore. Oh, and there's my friend Fred. There's Fred's in the chat, who I saw this movie with. Hey, Fred, how are you, bud?
Was you ready, Fred? Or
yes, Mr. Fred.
Oh, awesome.
We call him Durf. That's his name backwards.
Oh, you call him? That's if you guys are fans of the band Fear, Lee Ving. The guitar player's name was Fred. I can't remember his real last name. His name was Fred, but if you ever look on the album, he used to use his name backwards. He was Durf Scratch.
Oh, I didn't know that. Fred, did you know that? Mr. Body from Clue did that for his band.
Yeah. So if you ever look at the original record of Fear, it's called Fear. It's called Fear of the Record. It says guitar by Durf Scratch.
Oh. Oh, Cody, thanks, buddy. Cody, you're still in Idaho? No, you got to be past Idaho by now.
Cody gets a membership. Who? Let's see who got that one. Chris Green. Awesome. I'm going to have a lot of updating to do. This is awesome. Thanks, buddy. And looking forward to Cody hanging out. You probably see Cody in this room in May because Cody is supposed to be up in my neck of the woods mid to late May. Visiting, and we're going to hang out. Yeah, go check out if you ever look up the band Fear, and you'll see. Let's say past members, because I don't think he's still the band. Let's say the original guitar player's name was Durf Scratch. What was the bass player?
Now, Fred, if I'm correct,
player.
We saw this with Jack and Katie, I think, right? Because I know Jack said something to me about it. He messaged me.
If Colin's still in the chat, he probably knew that because I know he likes Fear.
Is that the Polish or Russian vodka? It's leaking.
Nothing like spilling vodka. And what did she just wrap up with like an elk horn?
Yeah, isn't she moving? Is that the whole thing, right?
Well, she's trying to get she wants to just leave and get a new start. I'll give her a new start. I'll touch her fun parts if she lets me. Jeff. Oh, look at this. Jeff, awesome. Thanks, buddy. Jeff gifted a membership. Look at this. I'm going to have a lot of updates.
Jeff, thank you, buddy.
Thanks, buddy. Look at that. That's nasty. Right in the neck, a piece of glass. Who got the membership? Eric M., who's been who's always usually in the chat. Awesome.
Oh, this is
There we go.
brutal. This is just
Got a membership. Thanks, Jeff. Awesome.
the things that freaking happened in this movie. Oh, God.
It's crazy shit. So while we're on the subject, what are we doing for next Tuesday?
Oh, should we go back to our list? Yeah, with the anniversary stuff.
Yeah. So we have. So next week is the last. Oh, we're going to do Police Academy too, right?
Oh yeah, we're going to go back to Police Academy too because we're hitting those as anniversaries. It's working for the anniversaries, isn't it, Pat? It's working. It's good.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll do Police Academy too. Hey, Ronnie, what's up? Is it really the 25th anniversary? I remember seeing it in the theater. Yeah, it's 25 years.
Yeah,
this
Ronnie,
month.
it is.
Well, did you write the? No, you didn't write the dates, but it's this month. Yeah, it's crazy, right?
And Ronnie, you kicked butt to be in Darren's. You were in Darren's universe. Oh God.
Yeah, that was real good. What the hell happened? Did he end the stream before you guys had a chance to say goodbye? Did you notice that?
Oh, I didn't. I think I turned it off with like a few minutes left.
Because I watched it to the end, and all of a sudden you guys were still they were still chatting, and then all of a sudden it seemed like it. I don't know unless it was my end, but it looked like maybe he hit end stream. He premature ended the stream. Like there he is,
Oh,
Eric.
God, it just slammed the knife more into her.
Awesome.
Just slammed the knife more into her. That was stupid. He took it out.
It says it's not the glass in her neck that killed her. It's the John Denver on the stereo that did it. I'm telling you, I haven't watched this in so long. Like I always listen to the 70s channel. And as soon as I hear that song, I'm gonna have to change the channel. With the luck I've been having lately.
Yeah, Bill.
Evacuation. Yep. Oh, he just screwed himself. Yeah, right. He touched the knife. And where do I know the one of the detective on the left? I know him from somewhere. And why?
Yeah, I've seen him. So you mean the one on the right? You know Daniel Roebuck on the left.
Well, Daniel Roebuck, I know, but the other guy on the right rather. I'm looking at the left because the screen's on my left.
You're like, Pat, it's Lester Holt.
I know him from somewhere. I'm trying to think where I know him from. You dick?
Carter, you dick. Okay. What's he been in here? Oh, God, he's in a lot of... Pat, he's in a lot of Spike Lee stuff. Summer Sam. He's a cop in Summer Sam.
Oh, is he? I actually... Summer Sam's a good movie until the dog starts talking at the end, and it just took me right out of the movie. Because it was such bad CGI that the dog's mouth started moving. I'm like, all right, now you killed it because I actually enjoyed the movie.
I can't believe it. I just watched the movie he was in. He played Gabrielle Union's father in the movie Riff Raff that I just watched, the Bill Murray dark comedy. He's in that. What else is he doing?
I just realized that the sign said Middletown. Middletown, New York is literally that's one of the malls that's nearby. It's like 45 minutes from my house.
No kidding. Let's see what else this guy's been in. Does a lot of supporting work.
Like he looks real, familiar. No, it wasn't what I expected either. Because I mean, I remember that year, that summer, 78. I don't remember that well. It like all the stuff about the news and some killings because you figured 78. I was 6 years old. I remember more so because I was obsessed with Kiss. But I didn't think it was a bad film. I just thought it should have. It relied too much on their story, like the made up story of the people in it, like with John Leguizamo. So it could have. It wasn't bad. It was entertaining, I should say. But the part that really got me was because I mean, if those know the story, he blamed like the neighbor's dog who was always barking, made him go around and kill everybody. The dog was speaking to him. But they could have just made it seem like he was hearing the dog. They didn't need to move the dog's mouth. It looked so stupid. Just took it right out of the film.
We talked about it because I'd asked you about, I think, Spike Lee movies, because Spike Lee's coming to that sports show the same weekend as Flashback here. Yeah, Summer Sam.
That's his first convention, right?
As far as I know, he's coming with Patrick Ewing. And Patrick Ewing, well, you said you worked on his house, right? When you were doing cable?
Dick.
Yeah.
Not a nice person.
No, Spike Lee, yeah, he's probably not a lot of our cup of teas, but I enjoyed Black Klansman and The 25th Hour with Edward Norton. That's a real good film.
I didn't see the Son of Sam series on Netflix. I should go. Is it still on there? I should watch it.
I did not watch that. No.
Oh, yeah. Travis says you probably recognize him. He was Smiley and Do the Right Thing, the stuttering guy walking around with pictures. Yeah, I did. I did see Do the Right Thing.
He's done like 3 or 4 Spike Lee movies. He's like the Peter Jason of like as Peter Jason was the Carpenter. He's like the
Carpenter movies.
Jason of Spike Lee.
Yep.
Rest in peace, Peter Jason. Just lost him.
That's right. Yeah, he did just pass. There was a recent documentary all about the real summer of Sam and Berkowitz. And it was a rough summer. I do remember that summer being hot as hell.
Yeah. We're definitely going to have to watch, speaking of anniversaries, I know it's on our list, John Carpenter's Village of the Damned, because that's like, what, one of the last things Christopher Reeve did before his accident.
Yeah, I watch it. I don't have a problem with it.
I don't think it's as bad as people make it out to be. It's not.
No, it's not one of his best films, but it's not bad.
That's right, Bill. He looks like a little dork with his glasses. He's usually on the sidelines at Madison Square Garden, I think, right, Pat?
Yeah. True.
Carter, you dick.
Dick. Give me with the phone. Dick.
I was hoping
it feels like people are reevaluating 90s Carpenter these days. Well, he got a bad rap in the 90s.
He did. Everything he did in the 90s was looked at, frowned upon almost. Yeah.
But
it's not perfect, but it's not bad.
It's starting to come around when people start to appreciate some of the stuff they did in the 90s. And yeah, like you said, reevaluating it. Look what happened when The Thing came out. I saw The Thing.
Yeah.
When it came out. And I liked it. The people, they shit all over that film back then. It took years for it. Now it's like a masterpiece. But back then, they shit all over it.
And vampires, Pat, Carpenter had a good way of creating the great anti-hero, like Snake Plissken. And James Woods is an anti-hero in that movie, too. So
yeah, I don't mind that movie. I really don't. I like James Woods in anything he's in. So
yeah,
I'm biased because I like him.
He did lose his place, right? They got out. He got evacuated.
Yeah, he lost his home.
He did lose his, because he was on CNN talking about it.
Yep. Spike Lee looks like a melting Keith David.
I gotta go back on Instagram to see if we could go back and watch Jamie Kennedy's whole thing during the fires again.
Spike Lee is Keith David light.
It's the apocalypse, man. It's the apocalypse. What are you doing?
Punch another man's fries. Says said it before and has to say it again. 95's Village of the Damned is one of his all-time top horror films. Personality was great, solid cast, and even the kids were great. Yeah, I don't have a problem with it. It's not one of it. Would it make my top 5? No. We did our top 10.
We did with Jeremy Moorhead.
We did it with Jeremy. I don't think it made my top 10. I threw you and Jeremy for a loop when I put Memoir of the Invisible Man in there. I think it was my number 10. I like that.
Yeah, remember, you guys looked at, I had The Thing as like number 9 or 8 or something too. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You had it pretty far back too, though, if I remember.
I had it at like 4, maybe. I like The Thing, but there's other movies. It's not to diminish it, but other films like Halloween's going to go before that. The Fog is going to go before that.
Yeah,
Escape from New York is going to go before that. just
Yeah.
for me, my personal taste. So that's why it was like 4 or 5 on my list.
Yeah, Halloween, Escape from New York, Fog, and They Live. Those are always going to be the same 4 for me, no matter what. In that
Same
order.
here. Absolutely the
In that
same
order.
here.
In that order.
I'll never deviate from those 4.
And I could be biased that They Live too, but it's besides Roddy Piper being in it, but it's that good and it holds up.
And They Live too. That's probably that's probably what my top 5 was. I can probably go. We should do that as a standalone and then go back. We'll steal the idea from the Slaughtered Lamb. We rank it and then see what we did when we did it with Jeremy.
You know what? Next time I talk to him, because I did just talk, I should see if he wants to do something, unless he doesn't feel comfortable doing it while he's going through stuff. But
his door's always open. He's more than welcome. Yeah, if he wants to come on, I understand why. If he doesn't, I totally get that. It's worth watching. If you've never seen Village at the End, it's not bad.
It's got a real good cast, JG Michael. It's got a real good cast.
Real good cast. Yeah, that's one thing it definitely does. Whether you like the film or not, it's got a hell of a cast.
It's got Crocodile Dundee's wife at the time, Linda Kozlowski, who was in those movies with him. They just got divorced within the last 10 years, I think, or something like that, 10 or 15 years.
I think so, yeah. The Thing, Halloween, and They Live. Well, make sure you guys are here on Friday night. I'll say it again. Promotion. Friday night. The podcast will be Friday night at 7 Eastern, and we'll be joined by Darren, Mr. Sandsman himself. Only Sands, which is what I'd rather him be. From Slaughtered Lamb, we're going to be doing our top 5 directors, and bet your bottom dollar that we probably all have to take the same one at number 1.
I do know, if I'm guessing my brother's, he likes They Live, but he likes Prince of Darkness more. Prince of Darkness is his jam.
I love Prince of Darkness.
So you take Live out, and Prince of Darkness is his 4th, probably.
I saw Prince of Darkness in the theater. I remember vividly seeing it in the theater. I remember everybody jumping. The jump scare at the end when he wakes up in the bed and turns.
Heck yeah.
He's the demon in the bed with him. I remember that like it was yesterday, that jump scare. So Carpenter films I saw in the theater. That's a good one. I saw Halloween. Well, Halloween 2, yeah, all intents and purposes is a Carpenter film. So that in the theater. I didn't see The Fog. I saw Christine. What else did I see in the theater? Prince of Darkness. Didn't see.
Did you not see The Mouth of Madness in the theater?
I saw The Mouth of Madness.
Oh, here we go. This is so good.
Oh, this is a great scene. I have to go look. I noticed I have to look through the list once I see all the list of all his movies. Actually, I did find a list down because I was anticipating. This is crazy. Poor Stifler. Don't go losing your head. I saw The Thing in the theater. I have to go through the rest of them. I'm curious. It's been a minute since I've done that to see what ones I've seen in the theater.
I like Assault on Precinct 13 a lot, though, too.
It is. Yeah. What do you think of the remake?
That is good. I don't bash on Escape from LA as much as other people, though, too. I don't mind Escape from LA in some spots.
The remake wasn't bad. It was definitely not as good as the original, but I didn't have a problem with it.
The worst I was just sad nobody went to go see Escape from LA. As bad as some people might say it was, just wish more people would have went to go see it.
I don't hate that movie at all. It's okay. It's just definitely not as good as the OG. That's all. It was a fun watch. Yeah, I think the worst Carpenter remake has to be The Fog. That's just a steaming pile of shit.
Yeah, Starman's probably Carpenter's awesome. Probably best movie that I think everybody could probably enjoy, right? Because it was up for an Academy Award or 2. Oh wow!
I would have to say
intermission.
The coolest kill would probably have to be Stifler's. Yeah, when you losing your head.
Hey, as in the words of Stu, Matthew Lillard, I'll be right back.
Don't go, Brett. Don't do it. I'm going to catch up on chat. It should have been Carter, not Stifler, but he will see the sign. Well, that's right. The sign's going to take him out anyway. It should have been Carter because he was such a dick. Billy's off the Christmas card last year. Bruce Campbell as a Surgeon General escape from LA makes it for me. Yeah, that was good. Nice little cameo there. I did not notice that though. They close attention. Carter pisses his pants when he gets out. I didn't notice that. Brett's not coming back. Oh no. Yeah, so next week should be fun. Maybe we'll deviate from the horror stuff. It's nice to deviate so often. We did it last week with Tommy Boy for Brett's birthday. Because Tommy Boy just turned. Tommy Boy was 25, wasn't it? Was it 30? No, it was 30. God, 30 years old. And we'll do Police Academy 2, which turns probably 30, right? Wow, no, Police Academy 2 turns 40. Holy crap. Yeah, that's crazy. Brett just lost another earbud. Yeah, he's looking for his earbud. But that'll be fun. And then, so Friday night we'll be live with Darren. And Sunday, Brett is busy over the weekend, but I might keep an eye out. Maybe there'll be a pop-up stream on Sunday night. Maybe I'll do something because, like I said, I'll be here all by myself. Maybe I'll do something.
So Darren's fine with the filmmaker one. That's good.
Yeah. I confirmed with him today. I said we were thinking. He must have watched. He watched the podcast on Monday. He's like, "Yeah, I saw you guys were talking on Sunday rather." He's like, "Oh, I saw you guys talking about that. That's good." So the.
Oh shit! Then he knows about the alternate ego or the alter ego. Shit.
Yeah, the alter ego.
Fuck! Damn it!
Well, actually, no. We were talking about. Oh, we can't do it next week, right? I was saying we could do whatchamacallit, Tales from the Dark Side, but you won't be around after Friday.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. I'm just trying to pack some stuff in because I'll have some free time.
Oh wait, I thought I was talking about bringing my DVDs. We were going to do it though, or didn't we? Oh man,
I forget.
Yeah, I thought I was going to bring them. Were we going to do that on Sunday instead, or I didn't know Bill could do it on Sunday? Right? You and I were, or was it Saturday we were talking about doing it?
We were talking about it. I forget.
We did talk about doing another Tales from Dark Side.
I could do it Saturday because I'm not doing anything Saturday night. So. Jeff says H3 is basically a prototype for They Live. Middle-aged, flannel-wearing guy finds headwear and uncovers a conspiracy to corrupt people, teaming with a girl who ends up being evil. It's true, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Although he didn't write it, that was whatever that friggin' sci-fi director was. I mean, they did do a lot of rewriting on it, but I can't think of the guy's name. Nigel Neal, that's his name. Fred says, it's that feeling when you think a movie is 20 years old and it's more like 35. I did that with TMNT this year. Teenager, yeah, that's right. Ninja Turtles turned 35.
Fred, I don't know.
What makes me feel old is that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is 35 years old, and I always say, well, that wasn't my age group. I was older. So here I am saying I was older 35 years ago, and I didn't watch that. That makes me feel old.
Well, Joe is our big Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle guy, so that's probably connected with him.
Yeah,
and Pat,
that's him.
Besides working at Blockbuster with me, Fred worked at a theater for a few years too, so he's got that theater employee experience like you.
Oh yeah, I always tell everybody, what was your favorite job? Working at that theater was the most fun job I've ever had. It was so much fun. We used to go, like I said, we used to get to see every movie. Got to hang out late because it was close to my house. I used to ride my bike back and forth because I started when I was a freshman in high school. And on Friday nights, because Saturday nights the manager would close. Friday nights, the assistant manager would close. He was a younger guy. He used to hang out party. So like once the theater closed, like after the last show, like around 11:30, we'd clean the theaters, clean the bathrooms, and then we'd play Manhunt in the theaters. And he'd go buy beer. He'd have beer there for us, so we'd get drunk playing Manhunt. It was fucking it was, and it all came down to a crashing end because one of the it got a little out of hand. Like, cause when you play Manhunt, if somebody's trying to tag you, you run. So somebody ran and pushed one of our friends into one of the big glass windows in front of the theater and shattered the window. Now this is before security cameras. This is like 86. So nobody had security cameras in the building. So like it didn't shatter, like he didn't go through it. It just cracked the whole window. And everybody was just like,
check, please.
Like what the fuck do we do now? And we're playing with the assistant manager. He's like, everybody get your shit. We were never here. Let's get out of here. And so we just left. And the next day we're there, and the manager's like, got the police here, final report. And there's a assistant manager like, I don't know. Everything was fine when we closed everything out last night and left. The window was fine when we left.
So nobody found out, huh?
Nope. And I think I told the stories that it had the old style marquee, like the big marquee that lit up with the big plastic letters. So you had to change the letters. So every Thursday, like we'd all take turns going up there and change the letters, for whatever movie was premiering. And then of course I have my friends right on their bikes and start throwing rocks, trying to knock me the fuck off the goddamn thing. Yeah, assholes. That was the most fun job though. It was one of those jobs you didn't hate going to. It was fun.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, good stuff. Let's see what he says. I didn't watch Monsters. I know the show. Did you watch Monsters?
No.
I know the show, but I didn't watch it.
You keep on talking about Playboy. When I used to go up to this, one of our timeshares in Wisconsin, they had the very first Playboy pinball machine. God, I can't imagine what that thing's worth now. Did you ever see that Playboy pinball machine, the first one they made?
No, I know that. I've seen it like online, but I've never actually seen it in person.
God, look at that German Shepherd. Good God.
Oh no, we're gonna have a big Clue celebration. We're big Clue fans, but that's not until December.
Who was saying that? Bill or Jeff or
Michael? But if I'm not mistaken, I think it's December. It's December. Yep, Clue turns 40.
Yeah, Fred. I know Fred likes it a lot. Fred loves it. It's my sister's favorite movie.
Yeah. 1 + 2 + 2 + 1. Flames.
I think I told you, Pat. I have more confidence memorizing that whole dialogue over Halloween.
Such a great movie. I love that movie.
I was glad we got to meet Leaving, and
that was awesome. Yeah. For those who don't know, Brett and I, when we went to Monster Mania last year, we met Mr. Body. Leaving.
You would probably really enjoy. Leslie Ann Warren was a sweetheart. She was awesome.
Oh, and how does she hold up though? How does she look as she's gotten older?
Looks great. Absolutely.
She was a piece of ass then.
Every time I see the FBI jackets, I think of Kelly Bundy. Listen, you Phoebe guys. You remember that when she says that? We were hiding them here, so don't we get a reward? Yeah, actually you do. And they all go to jail. Remember that?
What was I watching? The episode I was watching last night was when they were the whole episode they were trying to pick a new beer, the new official beer of No Ma'am, because the other beer was being sponsored by like women's rights, and the commercial had Yoko Ono on it, and Yoko Ono was singing, and it was like, no. Like, now we gotta find a new beer. They're trying all these different beers.
Yeah. That's good.
Bill says, what really made him feel old today was I saw a can of some new Playboy spiked seltzer drink. And the young guy working the counter asked me if Playboy was a singer.
They put that IP on a spiked drink? Really?
Really? I never even heard of that Playboy. They must be starting to push the Playboy name again. Big time. Brent says when the movie Teenage Mutant, I can't. Why is it so hard to say? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles first came out. It's a big. It was big. It was a big surprise to a lot of kids. Yeah, because I remember it coming out. And I was just like, Ninja Turtles. Who's gonna watch that? But where was that going? And not Halloween added the spot of the highest grossing independent film.
Mm-hmm. I do know when we do Clue, Lisa will want to be on for that. She'll be stoked for that too. So.
Oh yeah, you think so?
Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely. December, we might have to hit. Oh, no, we'll see where the weeks go. Oh wait, what's your timestamp, Pat? Jeez, I'm way off.
My timestamp is 1 hour 25 minutes and 45 seconds. She's trapped in the car with the live wire. All right, and he can't get in there because she's grounded. He's not.
So, would you say you've seen every single Final Destination movie?
I've seen one.
Hey, Daniel, what's up, buddy?
Obviously one. We're watching it. 2. And I think the last one was 3. I didn't see them all. How many are you up to now?
Was it 4? I think Jeff or Bill, maybe even Travis.
I didn't see 4.
There's
a 4.
I thought there was 4.
4.
There might be more than 4. Well, the new one's either 5 or 6, but.
Yeah, I definitely did not see 4. Fred says, enjoyed Monsters. I like the Friday the 13th TV show. I remember I used to watch it on the weekends.
Monsters Fred, I didn't know if you liked the Friday the 13th show. I was just not too keen on it as much, They were just using the IP, one. Right?
Speaking of Clue, best alternate endings. Alternate endings of films would be bad. You got 4 of them, I think.
Yep. I'll see you soon.
Yeah, they did mention that, right? Because Jennifer would come on dressed as the maid.
He said she would, huh?
Yeah. For those that haven't seen her dressed as the maid. Good as the maid. As
Lito's awesome. Jennifer's a very beautiful woman. What's
the name? I'm drawing a blank. I know it's Colleen Camp.
Colleen Camp, yeah.
I know, but what's the name? What's her name in the
Yvette?
Maid's name? Yvette. Oh my God, it's drawing a complete blank.
And remember, remember our buddy from Halloween 2, the dentist, is the is the guy that gets killed, the first guy that gets killed.
Yep, he does. That's true.
That was great. I think I think Frank was in line with me. Where he's like, oh, let me guess, another Halloween 2 poster, and I roll. He's like, holy shit, it's something different. What's that guy's name again? Is it Jeff?
I'm drawing a blank.
Fuck. Somebody in the chat. I'm not going to look it up.
Chat list, no. Hey, Colleen Camp
Star Jaws, Clue.
She was cute
Halloween
in Police Academy too, and she was good in. Well, did we watch the episode yet? Tales from the Dark Side. Did we watch that one?
Is she in one?
She's in one where it's Jeffrey Kramer.
Jeffrey Kramer. Thank you, Michael. Yep.
She's in the episode where she they buy the magic lamp and the genie comes out and the genie's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
We saw that. We watched it. Okay. Yeah.
We did watch that. Yeah. She was cute in that too.
Look at we got them all here. Jeff, Michael, thank you.
Yeah, she hooks up with Tackleberry.
Yeah, she's got the father and son that beat the pulp out of each other.
They beat the shit out of each other.
That was a good one.
Like he's like doing the boxing.
Actually, that's going to be next week. Then we're going to see that whole thing next week. That all started in that movie, right? The second one.
I started in that, yeah. And she was also the mom in Valley Girl.
I believe she's also in Die Hard with a Vengeance. I'm not going to go look it up. I'm sure somebody in chat can tell me because that's, besides the first Die Hard, that's my favorite Die Hard. Do you remember that being filmed in and around New York, Pat, in 95, 94, 95?
No.
Okay.
Montana, yeah, she's cute as hell.
You should see, Bill. I'll send you the pictures from Landman.
Oh, you sent? Oh, yeah, I didn't look at it. Let me check it out.
She's aging very well.
Wow. Oh, yeah, she looks good.
Yeah.
Wow. 25
good
years.
Chemistry. Good chemistry with Billy Bob. Yeah. It's a good show. I recommend that to anybody.
There I see even hotter.
Yeah, I think you're right, Pat. I think with age, she's gotten better, right?
She's getting better looking. Yeah, this is. I mean, not to say this still smoking hot here, but man,
he got.
It's like everything happening at once. It's like something you see in Donkey Kong.
Hello.
She's in Wayne's World also as the TV. Is she really? Wow, I haven't seen Wayne's World in a minute. Is she? Wow. Travis says, unpopular, but I've always found Die Hard 2 really boring. I'm not a big Die Hard guy. I'm not. I like the movie, but I'm not over the moon about it. And I'm sorry, I'll fight anybody. It's not a fucking question movie. Sorry.
That's right. The Diamond, yeah, where she lets one go. Yes. Because Jason Mewes tries to tell her, what do you got girls eating that for? Didn't you know fast food makes girls fart? Oh, God. Yeah, she's a blonde in that. Oh, there you go. And there we go. That's it, right?
That's Final Destination. Well, who's next? Well, you just saw who was next.
Okay, Pat, I think I got my answer here. There's 5 Final Destination films here because they're all on Max. So Final Destination 4 is called The Final Destination, Pat.
Just like the final chapter?
This time it's personal.
Yeah.
Oh, God. The second Final Destination is so good. Is it going to go right to that? Fine. Just let it start playing.
Best movie farts would be a good list? Seriously? I have to think about how many farts you hear in the movie.
I like the guy in the fucking elevator in Police Academy 5. Or how about the imaginary one in Wise Guys, right, Pat, with Captain Luabana? Who fought it, even though it's the gas in the oven?
Yeah, who fought it?
Who fought it?
It was funny. Did they bring that up? Somebody brought it up. I was sort of during Dave's stream last night. Somebody brought up Wise Guys if they'd seen it, and neither one of them seen Wise Guys.
Brian De Palma.
Because I was watching Two Dudes and Some Bullshit last night.
God, just Pat. I know we've talked about it before, but when they bet on the wrong horse and Joe Piscopo realizes it as the horse is winning, no.
Yeah. No. Oh, the better part is when they go to Atlantic City. Oh, Uncle Frank or Uncle Lou's in the other room, and he's cremated on the mantle because they think he's going to help get him out of the shit that they're in. And then they go to the casino. Who runs the casino?
Harvey Keitel, right?
Harvey Keitel, yeah.
I tell you, Joe Piscopo, I really wish after Saturday Night Live he would have done a bit more. But then again, I know he got into the fitness stuff or the workout stuff. But
oh yeah, big time.
Because Piscopo was funny as shit, dude. He was really funny.
Fred says, I'm so old, I think I had Wise Guys on Betamax.
Fred.
I never owned a Betamax. We always had VHS. Did you have a Betamax? I know you had a Laserdisc player as a kid.
I never had beta. As a matter of fact, you were telling me because you do have a Halloween beta copy, right?
I have two separate. There's two versions that I know of.
Yeah, I might have to find one because I don't have a Halloween beta.
I think there's three. I think there's there's three versions of it on beta.
Okay, might have to start looking.
Yeah, hold on. What the hell? While the credits are rolling, I'll show you guys.
Sounds good. Pat's very excited to show stuff. I like that. It's fun. Here, I'll show something. Maybe, Fred, if you haven't, look at this, Fred. A Blockbuster CGC rated sealed copy of Halloween. I know he'd get a kick out of that.
And they're all on beta. They stop at Halloween 5. Halloween 5 is the last one they made on beta before beta just phased out.
Okay.
So that's the first one on beta.
Okay.
Just like the VHS version, just
the old school smaller. Media, right?
Then there is the one you normally would see, the media version on beta. And then they were still producing these, but they weren't. I guess they didn't want, rather than spend the money on downsizing the smaller
box.
What should we call it? Box. They were putting them in full-size VHS boxes.
Oh, no kidding.
Yep.
So it was a little bit of. See, that sucks that they did that because it's cooler. They're the smaller ones, right?
It's hard to get out.
I don't know. So, what's your feeling on that? Do you like that? I think it's kind of cool when they were the smaller size.
So it's this, but the thing is, when you take the tape out,
there's a whole gap, right? Don't break it, Pat. I'm nervous.
No, it's the old style one. We have to pull the tab out, and it's like really tight, so I don't want to pull out. So so they have a little divider here, so the tape fits in on the top.
Oh, wait. Okay, so some people that might not know that in the chat. Did your video stores? I remember when I started going at a very young age, and there's a lot of people older than me in this chat. You for example, too.
I'm old.
Did you have the video store where like you had to tell them, did you want it on VHS or beta? Like when they had them behind the counter? Like I had that. We only have it in beta right now. I'm like, fuck. Yep. We don't have a beta.
Yep. I'd say the first couple of years, the first two video stores that we had in the area, they had everything on VHS and beta at the time, and then eventually beta just started to phase out. I remember
only beta.
I bought it at the time. I remember seeing all the beta in the bins because they were trying to get rid of them.
Well, when did they die? You said in 88, 89? Was that how far they went?
Around, it had to be 88. Probably around 89 because I have Halloween 5 on beta, and that's the last one they made on beta.
Man, that's probably expensive as shit, right?
And Halloween 4 and 5 is packaged the same way as this, with the full-size VHS box with the divider, rather than spend the money for a smaller sleeve.
Halloween beta. Here we go. Let's see what we got here. Do you have a Halloween 3 beta?
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit, the Halloweens are expensive on beta.
All the Halloween. The original yellow border media ones, they're just asking stupid money for these. Whether it's
Halloween 5's $200, dude.
On beta? Wow. Holy shit.
I could get Michael Jackson's Thriller for $10 with shipping. Or Richard Pryor's stand-up on the Sunset Strip.
Live on the Sunset Strip? Really? Wow.
Good stuff.
Favorite Piscopo is Dead Heat. Buddy Cop zombie film. Dead Heat. Wow. I forgot about that.
Oh, I haven't seen Dead Heat. I probably haven't seen that in almost 30 plus years, 35 years.
Me too, man. A long time.
Saw that when I was a kid.
That says brings back memory of stocking. Right? You're stocking all that old beta shit, huh? Never saw. The only person I knew I knew two people had Betamax players. My uncle My Uncle Lenny and my Uncle John, my dad's older brother.
I don't
And
think I knew anybody that had one.
I remember going there. He lived down South Jersey by the Jersey Shore. I remember we were down there for a visit, like a barbecue, and we ended up staying over. And he had like a little media room downstairs. He had a bunch of shelving up, and it was all beta tapes. And I remember looking through the beta tapes, and one caught my eye, and I was like, "He's like, oh Patrick, you want to watch something?" I'm like, "Can I watch that?" It was Halloween 2. So we sat there with my cousins, and we were watching Halloween 2.
Halloween 2 and 3 were some of the cheaper ones when I just looked them up. Those weren't as expensive.
Michael says Betamax officially died in 2016. Well, you know what? I think they still produce them in other countries, just definitely not in this country. Because it was actually the better media version, from what I understand. I think it was supposed to be VHS was the cheaper version, and people gravitated to VHS because it was cheaper.
Hey Lee, please come by, say hey. Hope you're doing well, Lee. It's late for you, I know, right?
Yeah, what's going on? Haven't seen you. Says that was a nice one. No Halloween's on beta? No. These where did I got these years ago.
You probably got them over time.
Yeah, I don't even remember where and when. I've had them so damn long.
You're talking to two vintage Halloween memorabilia collectors, right?
Old fart.
Pat, I'd be curious. Pat, when you have free time, do me a favor. Grab the Halloween 25 Years of Terror disc and do the fans of Halloween. I'm curious if you know any of those people from just the collecting. I barely see. I turned it on the other day. I'm like, I don't know any of these people.
That's a good idea. I haven't seen them. The only people that I probably recognize, well, you probably see Tony Massey, right?
Yeah. Well, he's in part of the convention stuff, but this is like Anchor Bay put out that thing about sending a video to them about being a fan and all that. And that's
I do. I haven't that. I've watched the 25 Years of Terror 100 times, a million times. But I don't think I've watched the little fan thing in a while.
So you never saw me in there? You never went to go look at my little video when I had in there? Oh, okay. That's okay.
Were you in it?
I'm in there. Yeah.
Were you really? I didn't know that. What did you ever tell me?
It's brief. I just say the town that I'm from. They cut it. They just had.
Oh, I didn't know that.
When it came up to me. Yeah.
Well, we watched. What did we watch? Was that what we watched at your house? You had in the background.
That was what I had the thing with Jamie Lee from Indianapolis. Isn't that what happened? Yeah. I ended up running into all the people that I've met over time there with Jeremy, and yeah, there's a lot of people.
Bill says, "Are we still doing that shot, or did you want to do it after the show?" Well, Brett's got he's got to go check in the family.
Well,
familia.
Yeah, unless Pat's got to get up early, I could probably get back on with you guys in a little bit, just for a short while. But yeah, or I could just get it now, whatever you guys want to do. So
we'll do a quick one now, and if you have free time later, hit me up. I'll probably be around. I get an extra hour of sleep tomorrow. It's almost like fall because I don't have to go to Princeton, New Jersey. I have to go to Manhattan, so I get an extra hour.
Princeton, New Jersey. Crazy. Okay, I will go grab something then, Pat. You still have your BT?
Yeah, I got the Buffalo Trace, so I'm gonna have that. Some of the VHS are going for it's crazy what they're charging for some of these tapes. Crazy. I mean, I don't have a shit ton of VHS. I mean, I have all the ones you should have. I have a decent amount of the European ones, but not that many. Because I was starting to collect them for a while, then I got out of it. Then when I went back, they were just like you said, stupid money. I'm like, I'm not like I've never seen this one, the beta one, for like $1,000. I'm like, people fucking crazy. But then again, what do we always say about collecting? People can ask whatever they want. Doesn't mean they're getting it.
Doesn't mean they're getting it. But Colin's probably got it. He's probably got a lot of Halloween variations over time now too. He just bought one from Germany. I saw he posted about.
Yeah, he just saw all the German media books that he just picked up. I could have got a bunch of them from Michael Romano too. He kept posting them. He probably has some left.
I just bought a couple from him. I do have a few.
Yeah, I was going to buy a bunch. He was going to give me a real good price. And I just get too much stuff going on. I said, spending money on other things. I'm like, I just couldn't do it. I've actually slowed down a lot just because there's a lot of things that have been coming up. And plus, every other day I'm spending $500 deductibles on cars getting fixed, and spending driving around in the. Although it was funny because they were telling me it was going to be a couple of weeks for my car, but then they called today and said it might be ready Friday. It all depends on the paint because they're painting it. If not, I might get my car back on Monday, which means 2 weeks later we'll be back in the shop. Something will happen.
My neighbor wanted me to. He wanted to take a picture of my 2 crazy autographed covers, as you know. So it's like, dude,
That's great.
I have a buddy that I work with says he's the biggest Halloween fan. I'm like, okay, sure. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah, sure. I don't claim to be the biggest, but the people that say they're the biggest are usually not the biggest.
There's always somebody bigger than you. You got to remember that. There's always somebody
exactly.
bigger.
Like people always say, "Wow, Pat, you have an incredible collection." So always somebody has more than me. Just go look up Chicago Boogeyman.
Chicago Boogeyman. No. But we all have different variations. You have your certain priorities of your collection. I have my priorities of the collection.
Yeah, there's certain things that are right that I seek out and love more than anything, which is like I've mentioned before, and you know this. Anything tied to the film. Like I have the 35 millimeter print of the film. I have the 60 millimeter print of H1 and 2. I have all 35 millimeter trailers. I have press kits. That's the stuff I love. I love that stuff. I'll take that stuff any day.
That's your thing. Like me, it's the autographs and the posters. Probably is like my priorities.
Mm-hmm. Have a good one, Chris. Thanks for hanging out. Awesome.
Yeah, Chris, good. Yeah, I'm glad. Thanks for joining the chat here.
I'm scrolling up here because Dean was saying he needs that inside story documentary. So because they didn't. I got mine.
Dean, look at the History Channel website because I think they own the rights, or you can always find the trilogy. There's the trilogy set. Maybe I should show them that really quick.
And it's great. I wish I'd do an updated version of it. That's probably the best one out there. It's so good.
Oh yeah, here it is.
I'll never see the night she came home again without focusing on Brady. Yeah, right. Colin said he has 36 versions of 870 on VHS or just various? Just on VHS alone, because I think you got me beat, buddy. I don't have that many on VHS.
Holy shit, Colin. Dean, look for this one. That's how you could get the Halloween Inside Story. You get this biography trilogy. You can find that.
I don't have that trilogy. I should look and see if that's available because I wouldn't mind seeing the other two that are on there.
The problem with this, Pat, though, it's overseas, so it's European, not the original narrator. So it sounds a little. It just doesn't sound. I'm being fake.
Yeah.
It's
the European. It's Darren's narrating it.
Yeah, Rotten Tomatoes.
Fred says, fun to watch you guys now. Try and be back for Police Academy next week. So he says, remind him, Brett. He just walked away, but I'll remind him. Awesome. It's nice to chat with you, Fred. Awesome. Let's see what's going on in chat. So check it up. We'll do our quick post-movie shot. Colin says, my Halloween collection is in piss ocean compared to Pat. I collect a lot of other stuff, though. So I have a lot of stuff, but I mean, when it comes to the VHS, how much do I have? Yeah, I'm lacking in the. I started buying them years ago, and they got pricey, and I got out of it. I should get back into it, just buy maybe like one a month and just get a little bit more because I love the old VHSs. But everything else I have, I mean, everybody sees all the stuff around me. I have a file cabinet here filled with stuff, and another table filled with stuff here with posters and European posters, Italian posters. I got pretty much there's only one set of lobby cards that I'm chasing, and there's a guy that's had them on eBay forever. The scumbag will not lower the price. They're from Yugoslavia, and I would love to get my hands on them. But he wants way too much.
Czechoslovakia. It's like going to Wisconsin.
It's like Wisconsin, so I refuse to pay that amount of money. But I have all the press kits from all the films. I love that stuff. I'll just take that stuff out like a little miser, like and just read the shit. I love it. Yeah. All versions. Okay, I was gonna say if you had that all on VHS, wow, that's a lot. I mean, I've got about.
What did he have?
35 versions, but it's across different media versions. I was like, wow, that's all VHS. You got me beat, dude. Because I don't have 35 different variations of it on VHS. I definitely do.
I've been going back and forth with you. Just I wanted to get your opinion. I've been trying to find the single disc criteria, and I didn't want to spend overabundance of money for that single disc laser disc because I have that CAV2 disc version.
You know where I bought mine. I got my single disc one from Michael Romano when he was selling it.
Oh, no kidding.
That's why I got it for a real good. I got a good deal. Remember when I was 2 different times. He gave me like a big bundle deal of stuff.
Yeah,
and I got a real good deal. He gave me a real good deal on stuff. Because I always had the same thing. I had the double disc version, I had the 2 disc version. I never had the single disc. I think as far as like the Japanese laser discs, I think the only one I need is H3. That's the only one I need is H3. It's tough to find.
And that H6 one, that H6 one, you don't like we were talking about. That's really.
I have the H6 one.
I thought there was an H6 one that you said you had never seen before when I had messaged you. Okay. I don't know.
That was Japanese?
I don't think it was Japanese. It was another brand.
Oh, no. I was saying the Japanese one. That might be a different one. Yeah, but the Japanese, I have all the Japanese ones. The only one I'm chasing is the H3. That's the tough one to find because every time I see it, doesn't have that OBI strip on the side.
You want that, yeah.
Unless it's complete. And
see, Bill and Travis.
I'm chasing the original Halloween on vinyl from Japan. I have the Columbia version, but those that don't know, there's 2 versions. One Columbia put out and one called a company called Denon put out. They look identical, except at the top corner where it says Columbia, it says Denon. And it's hard as fuck to find. I've only seen it once pop up on eBay, but without the strip, and I wouldn't buy it unless it's complete. Yes, I'm a geek that way.
Was it Bill and Travis, or I think there's a few of them talking about the NECA figures. You know you're going to see the NECA figures all come out over time. These characters, the fan base is just getting bigger and bigger.
Oh yeah,
we're going to see it.
Yeah, they're not going to.
Bill, I just got rid of the stag bottle here. This is the last of it right here. First ever stag bottle. But goodbye.
All right, we'll do our quick post watch along shot. We'll say goodbye to everybody. Call it a night. I need to go take a shower. That's what I need to do. I usually shower beforehand, but I didn't because I was running late. So yeah, everybody, Final Destination, 25 years anniversary. And thanks for everybody hanging out with us tonight. Welcome to all the new members.
Happy anniversary.
Got a bunch of new members tonight. I look forward to everybody coming back Friday night too. Make sure you guys come back Friday night and hang out with Darren. We can all break his balls.
Whichever, Bill, you're fine, bud. We're all having we're having Buffalo Trace products.
Yeah. All right. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, that's good stuff. Oh. Take care, Leanna. Good seeing you.
Thanks, Leanna. Have a good night.
This weekend, there might be shenanigans going on this weekend because I'm unsupervised. I'm in it.
That's dangerous. And I'm supervised more than ever.
Oh, the puppy. Yeah, I remember that. Break his balls. Travis, thanks for popping in. Awesome. Yeah, everybody, make sure you hit the like on the way out. We appreciate it. Good to find the channel. If you're not subscribed,
Travis, good seeing you in the stream for a while tonight, bud.
Yeah, and welcome to all our new members.
We should go
seriously. We should get an endorsement for Buffalo Trace for fuck's sake, right? Oh wow,
Leanna,
it's your birthday weekend.
That's right. You're a March birthday. We've talked about that. Yes.
Awesome.
If we don't talk to you, which I'm sure we will, I hope.
If you break away from the family over the weekend, we'll have to have a couple of drinks for your birthday.
Yeah, are you going to be gone the entire time? Or are you going to be able to? Maybe we could chit chat later on when you're.
I'll send out the pat signal.
The pat signal. That's right.
I'll send out the pat signal, and if you're free, we'll have a couple of shots for your birthday.
I should correct myself. Leanna's funny when she's drunk or she's not drunk. Or when she's sober or both.
Either way, it's awesome. That's the way it should be. Awesome.
Just like Bill too. Bill's like the same either way. He doesn't have to.
Yeah, he is.
He's the same. It doesn't matter. He could just be sober, or he could be
She'll be around making her husband listen to the Rocky IV soundtrack. Nice.
You know what,
I'll
though?
see everybody on Friday night. Awesome.
If your husband doesn't mind it, my wife doesn't mind it, thankfully. God, we came out to the Rocky music at our wedding. So,
What did we came out to Barry White. The wife loved Barry White. He was a baby. I don't know
yeah,
why
you
for
thought
some
I was going to get Lisa to come out to the Carpenter main theme here? That wasn't going to happen.
Cherries and pumpkins. Oh, how great would it be to come out to the theme to Escape from New York? Dun, 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 dun.
Yep.
Dun, 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 dun.
We had the.
You know what? No,
we
I'm
had
going to put
the-
that in my will. That's where they're going to bring my casket out in too.
We had the groups and the bridesmaids come out to the Your Best Around from Karate Kid. That got a big hit. A lot of people thought that was funny.
Oh, your birthday's on Monday? Yeah, it sucks when your birthday's during the week. It blows. What was mine this year? Mine was it was a Thursday, so next year should be good. It should be a Friday. But well, yeah, if you're around this weekend, just let us know. I'll send out the pat signal and we'll have a couple drinks. We'll hang out with Cody Decker.
Yeah.
The hybrid.
Fred texted me. He's like, man, that was a lot of fun. I was like, I told Fred, come back. Fred's an old friend, one of my oldest friends. So it's good he was in the chat. So,
I can't wait. I'm so psyched. I can't wait. And even better, to hang out with my buddy Lurch, because Lurch is going. And actually, I just have to do it too. He told me to look at the hotels because we're going to book the hotel and hopefully we can convince Brady to meet up with us. And
Pat, I'm getting to the point now where it's like, yeah, I think I have to.
Yeah, well, let me know, man. We'll definitely. It's gonna be cool because I have to talk to Lurch again because he said, yeah, let him know about the hotel, but I'm gonna tell him to see if he wants to book Friday night and Saturday night. And then we'll stay till Sunday and we can hang out Saturday night too.
The show's on a Friday?
It's a Friday night.
So if I got there Friday morning and then stuck around Saturday and go back Sunday, that's what I would plan to do.
Yeah, because we'll hang out till Saturday. So, because we have Saturday night to hang out. We can go over the bridge and you can go to Copland. I can show you Copland.
Yeah, dude, we get all around shit. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Take the town.
Show you the house I grew up in, right in Copland.
As a heads up, because maybe I'll just do it. If oh no, he's on the waiting list. I should just see if there's a waiting list for the meet and greets. Maybe I'll just do it. I just didn't want to do it in case it's not going to happen. So yeah, I'll just do it. Shit. I'll join the waiting list.
Change intro slow chemical. Now we got married City Hall, so we came out to the sound of riff raffing the whole way.
Nice, Bill. I like it.
Awesome. All right, guys. Well, this was awesome. Thanks everybody so much. Thanks for welcome to the new members and all the members that we have and all the people that come and hang out with us. This is just a fun chat. We love hanging out with everybody. It made my day because I had a rough day. I was tired as hell. I was upstairs falling asleep right before because I literally had like 10 minutes to relax after I came home, and this just actually woke me up now. I'm like, I'm ready to go all night now. I'm like wide awake, but I have to take a shower because nobody needs to.
Because you have to.
I was
because
dying.
you have to, Pat. Just because you have to.
I have to. Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna go upstairs and chase the soap around the shower. It's gonna fucking run for its life.
This was a lot of fun. This was a great. This one. I'm sure, Pat, for you because like you said, this wasn't a movie like you weren't. This wasn't in that regime at that time, right? So this was a lot of fun for you to revisit this, I'm sure.
Yeah, big time. All right, guys. So everybody, remember, mark your calendar. No podcast Sunday. Something might happen Sunday because I'm still a bachelor on Sunday. But Friday night, make sure you're here 7 Eastern, 6 Central.
Friday.
We'll have Mr. Sandsman out here Friday.
And then possibly Saturday, right? We're going to finalize
possibly
that with
Saturday,
you and Bill.
Sunday. I'm wide open Saturday and Sunday night because I'm putting out.
Oh, we can always do it Sunday too. Bill, let Pat and I know if you could do Sunday too, because maybe that could be an extra day. But if he's not, I get it. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, there might be some shenanigans going on over the weekend, so we'll keep everybody posted. But everybody, thanks again, and we'll see everybody on Friday night. So you hang out, we'll say goodbye, and everybody have enjoy the rest of your week. We'll see you Friday night. Later.
Bye.